to Feed the Hike series. I'm Michelle from Walkingtwobytwo, and today we're going to be doing a vegetarian and vegan special. And we have a special guest with us sharing one of her recipes. It's a vegetarian vegan chili, and it's by my daughter Paige. Hi Paige.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the show, Paige.
Thank you.
So Paige has been making this recipe for a little while now. She had invited us over for dinner and we got to try it and we absolutely loved it. And I said to her, that's it, you're coming on the show. You're going to be sharing it with all the hikers out there, because I think it's a great recipe to have, especially if you are vegetarian or vegan. Out on the trail, it gives you a lot of energy. There's a lot of great nutrition within this meal, so you will find it really beneficial. In the supermarkets now, such a great range of vegetarian and vegan choices. I want you to get creative and go to the supermarkets and have a look at what there is available for you to have. I was actually quite surprised when I started to really look at what was there. There are a lot of already pre-dehydrated meals that you can take out onto the trail. So for those of you who don't want to dehydrate your own, or you just haven't got the time, that's okay. There is plenty out there for you to choose from. It's just a matter of having a look around and seeing what's available. So if you have a look at a lot of my recipes in the book, I will have vegetarian or meat. And I will give the alternative to the meat in here to help you along. But my suggestion is get creative and think about what you can do. You can change around the ingredients if you would like. If there's something in this recipe that you particularly don't like, it doesn't matter, you don't use it. Just put something else in or leave it out altogether. It's not really that much of a deal. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to say hi, welcome. Thank you to all of those who have been messaging me. I really do appreciate that. It's so good to hear from you. If you have your favorite vegan or vegetarian recipe, please pop it in below so that other people can have a go at making that. Also, remember to click that subscribe button and give us a like, and please share this around. It's coming up to hiking season now, so this is a really good series for you all to get to watch.
Okay, so here we have our ingredients for our veggie chili, and like Michelle said, you can add in whatever you like and take out things that you don't like. So we'll start in this corner. Here we have some chopped spinach. It's about 1.5 cups, and you just chop it up very finely. Here we have a red onion. We'll probably only use about half of it. You can use a brown onion if you prefer. We have some celery. Celery is really good when it's slow cooked. Here we have a tin of black beans. It gives a lot of flavour and protein to the chili. We have a red capsicum. You can use yellow or green if you prefer. And we will be using the whole capsicum. So we have 2 carrots, they're peeled and ready to go. We will be chopping these up nice and finely. We have a tin of red kidney beans. 1 big zucchini, which we will also be chopping up very finely. A tablespoon of cumin powder. So here we have a veggie stock, it's 1 tablespoon. We are using the Massel brand here, which is vegan friendly, you can see on the label. They also have a vegan friendly beef stock if you prefer. We have some red chili. It's up to you whether you want to add it in or how much you want to add in, depending on your spice level. Here we have a little bowl with some salt and pepper to taste. And then we also have 2 bay leaves. These give a really nice flavour to the chili, but before you dehydrate you need to remove them. We are adding in some lentils. So you can use tinned lentils or a cup of dried lentils. And then here in this big bowl we have diced tinned tomatoes. We have 2 tins here, but we have a 3rd tin on hand just in case. You may also need to add a cup or 2 of water depending on the consistency. Okay, so when you are chopping up your vegetables, if you're going to dehydrate them for your hike, it is good to chop them very finely. If you're not dehydrating, then you can have them as chunky as you like. Okay, so now you're just going to add in all of your ingredients into the slow cooker. If you're making it in the morning, you can have it on for 8 hours on low. Otherwise, if you're doing it about midday, you can do it on high for 4 hours. If you would prefer to make a bolognese, what you can do is add in all the veggies, but take out the kidney beans and black beans. You can add in a few more lentils and swap the cumin powder for half a glass of red wine. You can also add in some Italian herbs.
finished dehydrating. You can see here it's cooled off, and that is basically what it's going to look like. Yeah, doesn't look very appetizing at the moment, but now it's completely cold. I will package this up into its little zip bags, and it'll be ready to take out on the trail. And my suggestion is have this with some rice or corn chips, anything that you want. Now, if you want a lot of sauce, add more water at camp. Or if you don't want so much sauce, don't add so much water. Now this time, instead of putting in a zippy bag, which I normally would just do a zippy bag, I wanted to show you that you can also use a vacuum seal. Now, I don't always use a vacuum seal. I find them to be a bit of a waste with all this plastic because I can't really reuse it like I can with the zippy bags. Also, it's a bit heavier. Occasionally I do though use these, especially if I'm going to store it for a long period of time in my cupboard. And in this case, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to use this, so I will do it and I'll show you how it's done. So you just put it in there and it's very noisy. When the seal light turns off, you know it's ready, and you can release it, release the beast, and there you go, vacuum seal. So don't forget to label it, because you get to camp and you have a look at this and you go, oh my god, I can't remember what that is. So it's a bit of potluck. So label it and then you'll know what it is, unless of course you like potluck. So this one is the veg chili. Smiley face.